Well, okay, my dudes. Hey everyone, it's Dave here. Welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. And welcome back to Abyss of the Sacrifice. From the last episode, it was all about Miki. Just because of technical issues and me taking a wee while to figure the puzzle out, I only managed to get one chapter done in the last episode. So we completed Miki's chapter for Legs, where we learned a little bit more about Miki's backstory and also that she still has a bit of a dark side to her. So Miki's obviously still... She hasn't revealed everything she knows about stuff to us. I think she's looking for revenge against someone, or which is supposedly the cause of her parents dying and also her getting injured. And I have a feeling that since all these girls' fates seems to be intertwined slightly, I'm guessing one of these girls might have some kind of impact in relation to what happened to Miki's parents in the disaster. But I may be jumping to conclusions, so we'll play it through anyway, where we learned how she got her injury, and apparently she was paralyzed from the legs down from what we could tell from the doctor's conversation. So Miki was supposedly told she was actually never going to walk again, but somehow she is. But we haven't really got any further information about that, just the fact that she has been able to do it through potentially physiotherapy, because there was a scene where it looks as if it was a physio lab. And so maybe she's just worked hard to get back into walking, but she's not completely perfect because she's slower than the others due to the injury. And that was shown when they had to run, when there was a rupture in Foundation's shielding and walls, and it started to let in some of the lower surface molten magma. And it was just like, oh, goody. So yeah, we had to help Miki reunite with the others by escaping from a molten magma from the Earth's core around Foundation or something like that. I've got to assume that anyway. We helped Miki turn on the sprinkler system to get away from the area that she was at, which was covered in molten magma and fire and smells of sulfuric acid. So yeah, not pleasant. So thankfully we managed to get her away from there and using the sprinkler system, and with the help of burned plastic from the iron rod and stuff like that, and turning on the sprinkler system. And then thankfully there was an ID card to access the door to get out. But on the way there, we then came back. We kind of retraced our steps, where we ended up back in the room where where we've learned that apparently both Jitka and Miki woke up trapped in the same room, but obviously not at the same time because they weren't together at all when they first woke up. Because Miki's legs were tiring and she was giving way a little bit, she used the wheelchair to escape from the magma hellhole, and then we managed to reunite with the others. And that's where we left off. We all regrouped after they managed to meet back up after getting past the iron security door that had shut due to the security breach by the magma. I was also deliberating over which one we were going to do, but I think I'll just continue. Apologies if you heard that. I think there's just a noise from the neighbor. But I think we're going to continue down the list because it seems to be the way I've done it so far, so I might as well just continue with that. Plus, I am kind of more curious to learn a bit more about Asuna and everything that happened, and whether we can confirm for certain whether that girl killed herself, Anastasia, or not. But also, I think we just need to learn a bit more about all of them, really. But also the title Treasure makes me curious. So I think we'll go with Asuna first. There we go. Treasure.
シャフトは使えない以上、この先にあるはずの階段を使うしかないだろうな。
So this is continuing on. Sounds as if it's continuing on from the end of Miki's part, where we all reunited, where the other four girls reunited with Miki. So yeah, Chloe's here saying, as long as we can't use the shaft, our only way forward is the stairs ahead. I think that the shaft... Yeah, it must be after the molten magma disaster when they were all running. So it has to be after that point at least. So, but it could be that Miki's not with the rest of them at this point, possibly. But it has to be at least after the molten magmas started breaching Foundations internally. So Can't use the shaft, our only way forward is the stairs ahead, so let's go, Chloe. Even though we're from Asuna's perspective here. Olga nodded stoically. No, doesn't seem to be any other way. Okay, fair enough, and stoically, so Olga's being cautious. The shaft was the horizontal moving elevator that cut through foundations. Oh, so it's like the main elevator to get through the levels quickly, but it's not usable. I see. Makes sense, elevators would get shut down during a fire drill or an emergency, so it kind of makes sense. Along with the rail shuttle and other transportation systems, yeah, I'd imagine they're fucked. But that's interesting. So we've had a confirmed rail shuttle system, a transport system, but there was evidence of transport hubs, like when we had all those briefcases, but also when we had to go help Asuna with her radiation sickness. Olga suggested that Asuna must have come from an industrial area where there would be more likely radiation exposure risks. The shaft was now out of service because of the constant wreckage. The girls had come this far searching for an alternative route, but now a heavy wall stood in their way. Under normal daily life circumstances in Foundation, no one could reach a place like this. And yeah, I'd imagine this is like the engineering and maintenance staff access ways, but because the whole place is crumbling down to shit, this is probably one of the few and safest ways to get around. Sign on the wall read, an abandoned block, so that would suggest it's not maintained. Great. No entry. But also, why was it abandoned? It's kind of scary. Good to see Jitka here at least anyway, even though she doesn't have a part in this section. Jitka whispered. Okay, so yeah, Miki's with us, so everyone's together, so it must be after when we got reunited with Miki. What's this abandoned block? And yeah. Even though Miki wasn't asking anyone in particular, Chloe answered. The site of the accident that happened 5 years ago. So, some incident or accident happened here 5 years ago, and then another big one's happening now? Okay, tell us more. Everyone looked at her. Yeah, we don't. So there was an accident that happened 5 years ago, but it would make sense that Chloe might know about it if she's hacked into a lot of Foundation's secrets. She let out an exasperated sigh. It was a big deal when one of the resident blocks experienced high levels of radiation. Oh, that's interesting. So I thought, wait, does that mean that's maybe where Asuna lived? Which could be a possibility, but that's an indication that it's happening again, because Asuna was found, or found by or met up with Miki in a residential block and had radiation poisoning when they would said radiation shouldn't be near the residential block. So it could be happening again, except the whole station. Okay, Olga knows about it. Olga interrupted. Oh, it was covered up. It was covered up by the seniors, wasn't it? They covered it up. A suggestive smile spread across Chloe's face. Yeah, do you believe them? What? Oh, great. So hazardous materials from the industrial areas were found in residential areas. Great. True. What? Miki and Olga spoke almost simultaneously while Jitka fixed her anxious eyes on Chloe. Jitka probably didn't have to worry too much since she was confined to her room in a laboratory by Olga's father, by the sound of things. But she won't remember everything about her past. For some reason, Asuna grew increasingly pale. Oh no. Asuna, you did have radiation poisoning. Can you tell us a bit more? Chloe continued.
実際のところは高次エネルギー炉の暴走だったって話だ。
Some high-level energy core went AWOL, like missing. Well, either the core went missing, someone stole it, or the core actually, went into meltdown or something like that. We've got a warp core breach, Captain! She can't take it, Captain! Star Trek reference. But yeah, it's a bit sus that Asuna's suddenly looking a bit pale and worried.
嘘。
I don't think she is. If she's a hacker and she had managed to hack into the systems, she probably learned stuff.
本当だ。なんであなたがそんなことをしているの？
Because she's hacked the Foundation systems if you guys weren't paying attention to her before. Chloe scoffed.
公然の秘密だろ。お前らが無知なだけ。
Suppose.
でも高次エネルギー炉は居住ブロックから完全に隔絶されて。
Completely isolated. If it's a core of radiation, some of the radiation might have emitted through the system somewhere. When Olga tried to argue back, Chloe pointed at Asuna. Wait. Yeah, Chloe wasn't immediately with us when we discovered Asuna had radiation poisoning, but she was there when we went to cure her. Yeah, here we go. Pointed at Asuna.
ならなんでこの女は被爆なんかしたんだ。
Great question, and I want to know the answer, Chloe. Then how did Asuna get exposed to radiation if she wasn't in the industrial areas? Good freaking question. Olga turned to Asuna in surprise. It's true. I have an answer to that, Olga. Chloe had a point. Asuna had been infected when they first met.
アスナ、もしかしてあなた一度ここへ？
Don't tell me you... Oh, are they suggesting she'd had something to do with the core?
来てないわよ。
Or right, it'd been in this industrial area, right? The abandoned area, right? I see. Never been here. Asuna shouted before Olga could finish.
来るわけない。
Okay. Gotta believe her at face value for now.
ここは
This is where... Uh-oh. Are you suddenly remembering something?
アスナ。大丈夫？
Uh-oh. Something's come back to her? Olga put a hand on Asuna's back and gave her a worried look.
どうして怒ってるの？
She's very tsundere. She's always angry. But you don't know everything about her past yet. Asuna looked pale as she kept her mouth shut. After looking on for a while, Chloe spoke up.
アスナの被爆の原因はここではないだろうな。
Yeah, if some of the stuff escaped to the residential areas, it could have been where she lived.
ここの事故は5年前だ。放射線の半減期はとっくに過ぎている。
That's a good point, actually, but... Well, 5 years, it's a bit short. It's not... Radiation half-life can last a long time, but I suppose if it's small amounts, then...
じゃあここ通っても危険はないっていうこと？
Maybe, but I suppose it depends if the core's still here or whatever. Chloe nonchalantly answered Mickey's cautious question.
あ、問題ない。では開けよう。
Oh boy. Okay, well, good luck. Hopefully, it should be fine. Nothing bad could potentially happen. We're just going into a possibly radiation-infected area. Yeah, Okay, so it looks like we're going to open it and go into the abandoned block. They pushed open the heavy door, and just the green tinge to the smog or whatever in the area just makes me think, ugh, they're going to be all radioactive by this point. I hope you've still got plenty of that medicine, Olga. Behind it was a small space filled with a jumble of complex machines and pipes. The giant factory-like scenery before them, lit only by emergency lights. If it's abandoned, I suppose it'll only be secondary power supplied. Looked even more stark and ominous than they imagined. Maybe? Olga whispered anxiously. In the case of a criticality accident, Chloe answered matter-of-factly. So the point of where it happens is always immediately covered in radiation absorption resin. Okay, so that must be one of Foundation's automatic defense systems as well, like the barriers. Oh, great. Great. So probably don't touch anything in here. She's a hacker and investigator and tries to get her hands on all information she possibly can. So she probably hacked these secrets, but we don't know a lot more about Chloe's past, so we will see. Mickey whispered in Olga's ear, but Olga just shrugged uncomfortably. Chloe continued forward without even glancing at them. Well, that's true, yes, you do want to get out of this place that's falling apart very quickly. Oh, that was... I think that was Asuna. Wait. Olga, Mickey, and Jitka ran to catch up. But Asuna was left behind, unable to move. Uh-oh. You lied, didn't you? You have been here before, haven't you? Or something's jogged your memory. Wait. I think that was a very small whisper. I think I heard her say mate, just very quietly. Yeah, she spoke quietly as if talking to herself. Why not? Tell us your secrets, Asuna. Oh boy. Asuna, did your dad work in the radiation areas? Did he die here or never come back from here? It's the place, isn't it? The place where my papa... Right, come on, you're gonna go to a flashback, aren't you, Papa? Right, Asuna, what happened? So remember this bit, this was when she was playing when she was younger and he was going away, and it sounded as if maybe he just walked out on the family, but something worse happened. See you later, Asuna. Her father always liked to call her... Ah, okay. Her father always liked to call her Anastasia by the name Asuna. Okay, so then that maybe ruins the theory that the girl who died's name is Anastasia. So Asuna's full name by her family might be Anastasia, but she's just always known as Asuna. Okay, all right. Plus, Anastasia sounds a bit more posher, and when she calls her dad Papa, it suggests that she's from a well-off school, so she's probably from a well-off family. Wait, Papa. Oh no! I think we saw a clip, an image of this from the title screen, the intro screen that played at the beginning of the first episode. It's a locket that has her father on it and her as a child or something, isn't it? Here, so it's a present, I guess. A locket? Yay! Be nice to your dad. Oh. Oh no, don't tell me he left / disappeared on his birthday. Oh, that sucks. Don't forget your birthday, dude. Okay. Oh god. Does that mean he forgets Asuna's birthday too?
そうだな。どれ、中には何が。
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, right, guys?
まだ開けちゃダメ。
Oh. Oh, she says he can't open it yet. Why not?
今夜はパーティーするから、その時にみんなで見るのよ。
Okay.
じゃあ、それまでパパは我慢するのかい？
Apparently so, according to Asuna.
そうよ。
我慢できるかな。仕事中に見ちゃうかもな。
Oh. Oh no, 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 no. I can see where this is going. He has to go to work and then he never comes back, does he? Take a peek at work.
ダメ。
Damn it. Nope. Her father smiled awkwardly. Asuna loved his smile. People were whispering. God, that's a very dark grey cloud. People were whispering. As if they were worried their voices would reach Asuna and her mother, dressed in black. Oh no. I'm guessing Asuna doesn't understand what's happening. She's young.
聞きました。例のあの事故の犠牲になったらしいわよ。
God damn it. So that confirms Asuna's dad died in an accident in this abandoned area we're about to go in. A victim in the recent accident.
でも事故ってあれはケーキの故障だったんでしょ？
Wow. Okay, so that confirms Chloe's statement that the government covered it up, pretty much. Damn. Her gauge just broke.
それが違うらしいのよ。噂では政府が陰徳。
To Asuna, the voices just sounded like a bunch of jumbled noise. Yeah.
かわいそうにね。こんなに可愛いお嬢さんを残して。
She's sweet at this point, but this happening plus just her general environment, I guess, gets worse.
まったくだ。奥さんだってまだ若くて綺麗なのにな。
Oh, god damn it, you sleazy bastard sounding person.
何も自分の誕生日にね。
Oh, god damn it, he leaves, goes to work, doesn't open the locket, dies, and he also dies on his birthday. It was so noisy.
パパ、
Hmm.
この人たち、どうして家にいるの？
Oh god, and they're having the ceremony or wake or whatever in the house.
遺体まだ見つかってないらしいわよ。
Oh no. Don't, well, 5 years he'd be well decomposed. I think. We found his body, yeah.
見つかるかわからんな。ブロックごと封じ込められたって噂だし。
It's a good point.
パパ、どうして帰ってこないの？
I'm guessing if her mother even tried to explain, she's too young to understand.
まだパーティーしてないよ。
How much time has passed since he left?
早くお仕事から帰ってきて。
He ain't coming back.
ねえ、パパ。アスナ、どうしたの？
Okay, so that sadly also means that Asuna was putting on a brave face when she had that conversation with Jitka after they got out of the garbage chute. Asuna knows her father's dead. And, well, I guess she doesn't want to believe it, but there's hard evidence that her father's dead. But she's feared to go in there because she thinks she might find her dad's corpse, I guess. And that's Mickey, isn't it? What's wrong, Asuna? Asuna lifted her head and saw Mickey in front of her.
ほら早く、置いてかれちゃうよ。
If only you guys knew. You're going to get left behind. Mickey pulled on Asuna's hand and Asuna stumbled forward. Okay, so we've entered the abandoned block that apparently had a radioactive incident 5 years ago. The abandoned block was dimly lit and in ruins. So when they call it a block, so this must have also been an industrial, but maybe also a residential block. Just when it's called a block, it makes it sound that way. Dimly in ruins. Probably because it had been sealed off for so long, the air was stagnant. Miki let go of Asuna's hand and continued through the block. I don't want to go in there. This is Asuna. I'm too scared to move forward. The screaming thoughts made her steps heavy and she started falling behind. But the dark, ruined facility was terrifying enough on its own. Asuna couldn't bear being alone in a place like this. Yeah. Wait. Showing her true feelings that she is scared. In the end, she ran to catch up. Don't split up, gang, and search for clues. We don't want to do that. She ran to catch up. Oh, shit. Oh, this is giving me vibes of nuclear plant. Yeah, it's a dome type building. Looks as if it's got heavily walled. So yeah, I think this must be where radiation might have been coming from this place, and obviously there was an incident. What in the world? I think that was Miki. As the girls continued quietly, a strange object appeared in front of them. Yeah, like a shielded building, yeah. Looks like some kind of shield. Olga tried to get close to examine it, but Chloe stopped her. Oh. It's not a good idea. So, is a shield barrier that might hurt them? Why not, says Olga. That would make sense, the site of the accident 5 years ago. Oh no, that's going to trigger Asuna. Oh no. Asuna stood behind the rest of the girls and gasped. Possibly, yeah, this might be where your dad died. Right here. Her voice was too quiet for anyone to hear. Oh God, Asuna, please don't think. I get the vibes that she's going to think, wait, my dad's here. He's been here for 5 years. We need to rescue him. I'm like, he dead. He dead. This is where Papa... Oh, the area affected by the radiation and whatever followed, explosions or whatever, is worse than she thought. Chloe anticipated, and she knows a bit more about the whole situation from her hacking, I'd imagine. Bigger than I thought. Good idea, Miki, but I'm guessing someone is gonna want to stay. Yeah, so Chloe, Miki, and Olga are all in agreement they should move on. Jitka, I would assume, would agree with them, but Asuna? The other girls' voices sounded like they were miles away. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, something very different was on Asuna's mind, yeah. She's going to think he's just trapped in there, isn't she? The reason why Papa won't come back. Oh, Asuna, it's been 5 years and it's been sealed off for 5 years. Even if he did survive, he'd be dead by now of starvation. He's still here. She staggered. Okay, is this the door to that big shield thing? As she staggered a few steps forward, she saw a sparkle at her feet. Uh-oh. Oh, is Jitka staying with Asuna just now? Okay, we're leaving. Jitka obediently followed Olga's lead. The word okay automatically slipped out of Asuna's mouth. She's not going to obey you, is she? But Asuna's eyes were focused in disbelief on the object she had found. Oh no, it's the locket, isn't it? This is... Her eyes widened. Can't be. Her heartbeat started to ring in her ears. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, is that it there, hanging? Oh my gosh. She let out an internal scream. Please alert one of the others. It was the pendant. Okay. Search. It's got to be that right there, eh? There's a gear.
ダメ、手が届かない。
Oh, this... It's a gear. It's a large gear. Can it be turned? Maybe. Right, I don't have any options for items and no left or right, so I'm definitely just stuck here. I mean, her hand can't reach the pendant. I mean, it's pretty obvious I need to touch the lever, but I want to wait. Just see if there's anything else I need to do. Oh well. No reaction.
このままじゃダメってこと。
Maybe. Oh wait, I can go back. Hold on. Ah, okay, there's more. Right. So it's rusted and doesn't look like it'll move. There's a... Oh, there is a metal barrel. It's rusted and doesn't look like it'll move. Yeah, what's that? It's rusted, doesn't look like it will move. I can see there's something on the door, but I'm just checking for anything else. Oh, okay. It's rusted, but looks sturdy. Oh, Jesus. A puzzle. Okay, right. So I need to look at this, obviously. Oh, fucking hell. What in the fuck am I meant to do with this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I notice a blue tinge on some of the symbols, but the pointed end is north. It's filled with numbers and alphabetical letters. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, exactly. Oh, numbers and alphabetical letters. Well, it turned. The pointed end is north. It's filled with number. So is... I think I can see a map underneath all these numbers and symbols, so... Well, there's a number 4. Does it change? Four. Wait a minute, some numbers. Yeah, I've got... Jesus. Oh my god, how the fuck am I meant to work this out? I'm gonna have to take a hint, guys. Unfortunately, this is... How the gear works, the gear won't move like this. It looks like the control panel above moves it, but how? Discs. There are letters and numbers written on the discs on the left and right, yeah. Something like an arrow is drawn on the center disc. On the center disc. Okay, mystery note. There are combinations of letters and numbers facing a variety of directions. They seem connected to the alphanumeric characters on the discs. The direction mark looks like the arrow on the center disc. They seem connected to the alphanumeric characters on the disc. The direction mark facing north. Is there an alphanumerical combination in the note that faces north like the direction mark does? Wait. realized that looks like a 4, but it's not. It's when it's pointing. Wait. Up exactly like that. There. No, is that right? Kind of. No. I'm just thinking suddenly, wait, it looks like a 4. So is there a 4 that faces that direction? It's got to be that. Otherwise, I'm running out of ideas. There must be a 4 that faces that way. There must be a 4 somewhere in this list that faces down that way. Just need to find it. Must be 1 somewhere. Come on, where are you? Let's just pay attention to the ones with 4s in them. So that's close, but not quite. No. It's kind of right, but not the right way. I'm getting closer, I think. Not quite the right way. There must be 1 that faces that way. Wait, what's that? Is that, what the, is that a 1? That's hard to see. Oh my fucking God, are you kidding me? There must be a 4 that faces down left diagonal. There has to be 1. I think I've worked it out now, but I just want to clarify. So because it's facing that way, so it's the ones that are facing that. So it wasn't necessarily a 4. It's just the ones that are facing that way. So I don't see a 4 facing that way, but just from the perspective. So if there's 2, which I suspect it might be 2 separate combinations because there's 2 dials. So one of them is maybe A9, and is there another one somewhere which just faces that way? So A9, it's not the right way. 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 No. Oh. Wait, that one. D2 and A9. Do I see any others that are kind of facing towards the bottom left diagonal? Not off to hand, no. So A9 and D2. Does it matter which one? Maybe because that one's on the left side, I should put that one in on the left, but maybe it doesn't matter. So try D2 So that's correct. It has to be because it's facing the right way. And then I said A9. Holy shit, it clicked. Oh my fucking god, it worked. So she can't reach. Yes! Got it. Yeah, now you can retrieve your father's locket, but it doesn't tell you anything about what happened to your father. She was able to take the pendant. My special pendant. Papa. Yeah, you found the pendant, but not your dad. But maybe this might give you... You didn't find your dad, but maybe this will give you a bit of closure, Asuna. Or maybe a clue. So this reveals to us, at least, what was in the locket. And the bad thing is, conveniently, her mom has pink hair, but conveniently their faces are blanked out because we'll probably never see them. But also, there's the possibility that the dad never got to look what was inside the locket. Possibly. We'll never know, I guess. Inside the locket was a photograph of Asuna's family. Her father, her mother, and Asuna as a child. The three of them smiled happily. Much happier times before all this shit went down. This was Asuna's favourite family photo. That was why she chose it to put inside of a locket for her father's birthday. The morning he carefully slipped the locket into his pocket would be his last. He disappeared from Asuna's life forever. Okay, so she accepts that he's dead then. I think. Once she started screaming, she couldn't stop. Oh no. Oh no. She was sure. Oh no. No. She was sure he was inside of the dome. After all, it was the place Chloe called Ground Zero. Yeah, it's the place where the disaster happened, but I don't think you want to go in there for safety reasons. Asuna ran. God damn it, Asuna, don't do this. So yeah, this looks more like the door to get into that dome. But if the others have walked on ahead, they can't see what Asuna's doing. The dome was fixed with an iron door that looked like a tombstone. Oh, how fitting, it's tomb. It was firmly locked and labelled with a danger sign. But Asuna didn't pay attention. Oh no. Don't someone get to her and drag her away. She pulled down the chains and tugged at the door with all her strength. Of course, all the others would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Because they don't know. The others came running when they heard Asuna's screams. Yeah, might be, but you can't get to them. Yeah, maybe you guys should talk about your lives and stuff. Oh, yeah, if you get exposed to that, that's poisonous. But oh. God damn it. She opened the door, didn't she? But the warnings came too late. The abandoned building probably never expected to have its doors opened, so it wasn't fully locked, I'm guessing. Or, over time, it's just weakened, because they opened easily with Asuna's strength alone. But... Oh, safe. So the absorption resin solidified, I guess. The only thing behind them was a wall. There was no open space. The opaque grey resin made it impossible to see what lay beyond. Asuna's way forward was blocked. Nope. Her sorrowful screams fruitlessly echoed off the wall. I do feel sad for her. Asuna fell to her knees as she sobbed. It was so heartbreaking that the other girls just silently watched. Asuna's wailing was the only sound that filled the silence. Until... Great. Alarms. Beep. 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 A shrill alarm sliced through the silence, so the alarm system's still operative. Olga yelled. Well, yeah, you've opened it, so you're going to expose the area to the gases. Great. Great. Well, she's breathing. She's not going to want to go. Oh, okay. Well, apparently we dragged her away. They all made her run for it. Asuna cried as Mickey pulled her away by the hand. Well, he might be in there, but you'll never see. I'm certain that Papa wasn't there. You should kind of know that. But at least you got the pendant. Girls raced through the abandoned block. Okay, so looks like we've escaped from that part, but I don't think we're out of danger yet. Once they closed the iron door behind them, the alarm was reduced to a low, dull sound. Okay, so they might have got out of the... As everyone gasped for breath, Mickey spoke. Yeah, they're going to want some answers. Guess you'll never know that for certain, unless Olga's scanner would work for radiation readings. Oh, well, okay. Still breathing hard, Olga scanned the area. Oh, she does. Called it. That's good. All of the girls sank to the floor in relief. While the others were trying to catch their breath, Chloe cut to the chase, of course. No messing about with Chloe.
Asuna,
Suppose it's a good question, but no, maybe her calling out Papa might give you an idea. Yeah, it was kind of irresponsible, but she was just too full of emotion. Asuna looked confused. For a second, she didn't understand what Chloe was saying. The oblivious look on Asuna's face made Mickey bubble over with rage. Uh-oh. And there's another sprite of Mickey we've never seen. She wasn't thinking. God, she wasn't listening whatsoever. That's Olga, I think. Or maybe it was Mickey. Olga intervened before Mickey's temper got the better of her. But she also had criticism for Asuna's behavior. Well, ask her. Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh. And this will cause bad relations. Stretch their friendships a little bit. Asuna shouted her last word, ending with a shaking voice. Yeah, she's gonna cry. They've all kind of suffered, but yeah, okay. Asuna ran to the small room nearby, leaving the others in shock. Feels, I guess. She sobbed alone in the darkness. No one came after her. Ouch. They probably assumed she didn't have the guts to go off too far on her own. Oh. Looked down on her. That thought made her feel even more pitiful, and tears streamed down her face. Uh-oh. But they were right. Moving forward her own was too terrifying a task for her. Yeah, she acts tough, but she is actually very scared. Through fits of crying, she clenched her fists in frustration. Suddenly, she noticed a hard object in her hand. Yeah, the locket. That's right, the pendant. She slowly opened her fist, and the light in the doorway made her father's locket sparkle. Papa. She opened it up. It was hard to see her family photo in the dim light. As she squinted into the locket, She suddenly noticed a tiny engraving on the opposite side of the photo. Oh, did he do something then? Upon closer inspection, she made out words. They must have been carved with a thin, sharp object like a pin. The writing was rough and brief, but it was definitely Asuna's father's writing, so he did see it. Well, that's good. It said, "Aww." So he knew he was dying. He knew he was gonna die. Asuna's vision blurred with tears.
帰ってきてくれたんだね。
I guess she's accepted it.
おかえり、パパ。
Tomorrow is another day. Jesus Christ. And achievement unlocked. Tomorrow is another day. Holy crap. The feels. Oh, interesting. So now we've got a chapter for Jitka called Weed. 420, Jitka's blazing it up. No, I don't think so. But yeah, guys, so I was hoping to do 2 chapters, but because that puzzle with the dials took way too long to work out, I've unfortunately run out of time for recording for Abyss of the Sacrifice today. So we will continue with these chapters for Olga, Chloe, and Jitka of Rift, Name, and Weed in the next episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode and that you're enjoying this journey of Abyss of the Sacrifice with me. If you did enjoy this episode, then think about giving this video a nice, beautiful, big thumbs up, guys. It really supports me in the channel and I really appreciate it, so thank you very much. Also, guys, if you're either a new viewer or a regular viewer or just come in every now and again and you still haven't hit that red subscribe button, then please do. Why haven't you done that? No, I'm joking. But please do hit the subscribe button, guys. It really helps the channel out and really supports me as well, so I really appreciate it and thank you very much. Also, when you hit the subscribe button, if you hit the notification bell for all notifications, then YouTube will notify you whenever I post anything on the channel or when a new video goes up, and also just whenever I send notifications for if we go live on YouTube or Twitch or any other platform. And also, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about this episode. So who do you think has suffered the most so far? Does Asuna or just all of them seem to have a messed up backstory, but man, the feels from that last one. Oof. Anyway, yeah. But if you've got any other comments, guys, just let me know down in the comments below. But just ask that you be respectful to one another, stick to the guidelines for community guidelines for YouTube, and also only talk up to the point of the story just now. Don't post any spoilers for any future parts of the story so far, guys, please. And yeah, we'll continue Abyss of the Sacrifice in the next episode, guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!